Hypothesis test steps. As you move through the course, you're going to find that hypothesis tests recur in many cases. So we're going to give you 4 steps you should be able to do in every hypothesis test, along with a 5th in case you're asked to check the validity. Number 1, state your hypotheses. Identify the null H sub 0 and the alternative H sub A hypotheses. Here's a hint. H sub A is going to define what the researcher is trying to prove in a hypothesis test. Number 2, locate or set the significance level or the alpha value and state the decision rule. Number 3, the test statistic and probability. Here you give the formula to obtain your test statistic, then calculate the test statistic based on the sample you collected. Then you will calculate the probability value based on what you observed for your test statistic, which for now you can think of as a z-score, and the alternative hypothesis, what you're trying to prove about some parameter. Number 4, make a decision, which will either be to reject the null hypothesis or to fail to reject or not reject the null hypothesis, and then state a conclusion, and the conclusion is going to be in terms of what the alternative hypothesis stated and whether or not you were able to justify that claim. And then, as asked, you're going to have to verify if a method is valid or not. So check the validity conditions, even informally if you're not asked explicitly to do so in an exercise. You're going to be expected to know what makes the test valid or not and be able to determine if the test is indeed valid. So these are the steps for any hypothesis test you do in the course.